Hello and welcome back to my channel. Glad that you've tuned in, and I'm here with the Star Wars Rebels reaction, and the video is titled Star Wars Rebels Recap Seasons 1, 2, 3. And if you've been here before, you know how much I just love Star Wars Rebels. I'm so glad I got introduced to this show after the Clone Wars, and I'm so glad that it's had so many characters whom we've loved featured in this from the Clone Wars, like Ahsoka, and you know, it's so good to see that thread is still prevalent even in Star Wars Rebels, which has had a more lighter tone. And they have said that season 4 will be the final season, and I think they're gonna just knock this one out the park. I think they've saved the best for last. So I'm sure this is gonna be like an emotional look back at all that has happened from season 1. So I'm so excited to go into this. So let's go straight into this video in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I used to be out for myself and alone, but that's not who I am anymore.
You're on a different path now.
And I have you guys.
We're family.
The Force is strong with you, Ezra.
Cool. I remember that
become
episode.
the Jedi you see in me.
Trust yourself. Trust the Force.
Whoa.
Who else loves Kanan? I love that first episode where he revealed himself.
I hate it when she says that.
Rex, keep those ties off our back.
Working on it.
Rex. Woo.
We're soldiers. This is what we were born to do.
Yep.
You know what I do in hopeless situations?
Yeah, blow stuff up.
We are rebels, fighting for the people. It won't be easy, but we can't back down just because we're afraid. That's when we need to stand the tallest.
That's what my family helped me remember.
We will squeeze Lothal until someone reveals the whereabouts of these traitors.
For the good of Lothal, we have to leave.
All right, if I tag along.
The more the merrier.
Fighting alongside soldiers isn't what I signed up for.
We are fighting a bigger fight.
We can't just run.
Ezra, we were lucky to survive.
Ooh, I remember
We'll all
this.
be coming now.
I'm not afraid.
That's what worries me. If this keeps up, we'll never be able to help the rebels establish a base.
Who else remembers this?
I will never let my friends get hurt again.
The Holocron. I'm afraid it's changing him.
What if there are secrets we can learn from it that'll help us destroy the Sith?
Ezra, the secrets in that thing almost destroyed you.
Embrace your destiny.
Jedi and Sith, the light and the dark. Once a secret is known, it cannot be unknown.
Kenobi!
Oh, that moment.
We won't be seeing Maul again.
Oh no.
I know of young Mr. Bridger.
They heard that message of rebellion you beamed out against the Empire.
I can't believe it's all finally coming together.
Together. Oh, I was just thinking that.
This is our rebellion.
Goosebumps.
Your rebel friends are going to bring the Empire down on all of us.
If you can convince your mother to help the rebels,
Darksaber.
all of Mandalore might follow you in the Darksaber.
What have you got there?
More than you can handle.
Once people know you have it, you will be challenged. You must use all your skills together.
Ooh.
I'm fighting for you and everyone else not to lose what they've
Saw. I wonder if we'll see
will show the galaxy
Jyn
what
in
happens
this,
to
because
those who dare
she should
speak
be.
against the Emperor.
I mean,
Thrawn
it's only
ambushed
fitting.
us on Adalon. You're our only chance for help.
This rebellion ends today.
We'll never surrender to you, Thrawn.
I'm not accepting surrenders. I want utter defeat, crashing down upon you.
Too many ships to protect!
This is where I'm supposed to be. You're my family.
Yeah.
And we should go home.
That is a wonderful...
Until we meet again, the war will be ours.
Oh my. October 15th. Wow, it's so amazing how far these characters have come. It's just so amazing looking back at this. Ezra, for example, you see how he started off as just that kid who was out for himself, and just seeing how he's gradually grown into the responsibilities that he has and accepting his new family with Kanan and all of them. I just love this. And that moment when Ahsoka realizes that she may have a connection with Vader, that was such an amazing moment. And the fight that they finally have, I loved it. And I did a reaction to that. I will leave links to the Ahsoka and Vader fight. So that was one of the more memorable moments. It was such... it was so weighty, and so many people thought she had actually, you know, that was the last time we were ever gonna see her, because we know we never hear of her again in the original trilogy. So obviously there is that question mark. No Ahsoka being mentioned forward. So many people thought that would be the last episode we'd ever see her. So, you know, there's that. And it's just so amazing seeing Kanan losing his sight and being able to master his abilities a new way. So that was also a very interesting arc to explore. Sabine, oh gosh, I could go on and on. I want to see her with the Darksaber and how the Mandalorians are gonna rally behind the rebellion. And then that moment with Mon Mothma where I just had that thought as I see the Rebel Alliance coming together. I cannot believe how this thread is just gonna tie in to the original trilogy. And just seeing all the ships of the Rebel Alliance gathered in that moment, it just sent goosebumps all over me, because it really is a sign that this is leading into, you know, episode 4. And I wonder, I've just put this out there, do we think we'll see any Luke Skywalker, you know, even if it's not such a, you know, in-depth exploration of what he was doing, because we did see Obi-Wan looking over him in that episode where Maul died. So it would be kind of interesting. And I did mention this as I was watching the reaction. Wouldn't we like to see Jyn Erso in this? We have seen Saw Gerrera, and we know that even if she wasn't really with him around that time, she has to just make an appearance. I hope the people at Star Wars Rebels will find a way to write her in, because I really did love her character so much. So who knows, we even see Cassian and some of the other rebels as we actually go to the base, the rebel base. So that will be very interesting as well to explore. So much to look forward to. As I said before, I think they're gonna really put their all into the last season. 4 is gonna be one to remember for sure. But leave your thoughts. What has really stood out to you in the past 3 seasons of Star Wars Rebels? Which characters have stayed with you the most? I have my favorites, Ahsoka. I have Kanan. I love him so much. I love Sabine. I'm just so excited to see these characters moving forward, and I'm hoping to see much more moving ahead. So once again, leave your thoughts. I would love to read them. If you're new here, click like. Subscribe also if you're not subscribed. I would love you to be a part of this channel, and I will catch you in my next reaction. God bless.